Meodes, it is King Rowie here, the king of craft beer, the king of beer reviews, and the king of beer reviewers, and a ever such a slightly different video today. It's a thank you video, actually. It turns out, at long last, I am finally getting the respect that I deserve here. You know, everyone else has been living off of handouts, you know, since day dot, but not old Rowie. He's got not a whiff of ginger so far. Until about 2 weeks ago, I got a message through my Instagram, the Craft Beer Basic. You should follow that as well. All 12 of you who are going to watch this video. From a chap who watches my video, and he sent me a message, a lovely message, asking if I'd object to him sending me some beers. Now, we all know old Rowie, he's not going to say no to a couple of Bronsons, do you know what I mean? Especially if they're free. But it was a phenomenally generous package that he sent me. It was very, very nice. I was originally planning on doing an unboxing, but the box he sent them in was fucking huge. Do you know what I mean? As I wouldn't even have been able to have gotten it home on the bus. They wouldn't have let me take on a package that big on the bus. So I have had to sort of break it down. And I got a lovely little note here, which I'm actually going to frame this note and put it up, because it is the first sort of freebies that I've got through the channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, unlike, you know, whereas Raggy, he's living off of it. Do you know what I mean? Every single day he's getting boxes full, to the roof. Do you know what I mean? You can Simo as well. Can't move for the freebies them not getting. But it turns out someone has finally decided old Rowie is worthy of a few free Bronsons, and so and what Bronsons they are indeed. So I got a lovely little note here from Andrew. That was the guy's name. I'm not going to dox him by giving. I haven't got any more of his details other than that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to, you know. But hello, Rowie. After seeing how much you enjoyed the Westvleteren 12, and even though you paid so much for it, I thought I would send you one that costs £1.90 as I bought direct. Enclosed is the proper drinking vessel to go with it. I've added the St Bernardus ABT 12 and Straff Hendricks Quad for your delectation. He's got a much bigger vocabulary than I have, this fella. Delectation and comparison. The ABT 12 was a recipe that St Sixtus monks gave St Bernardus when it was brewed under license for them as the Westy 12. I thought I would add the St Bernardus triple and Westvleteren double for you to enjoy also. There's no point you watching this. I've just told you everything that's going to be in. So unless you really want to see the cans and the bottles and the glass, that's it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, to round off are two Tartarus MPs. One is their collab with Emperor's Brewery and is a banger of a beer. The other is a much cherished Abaddon, which is even better. At 17%, it's a sipper, but for me, it hides the ABV very well. Hope you enjoy, fella. Andrew. So that is a very, very nice note, and like I said, I will be framing this and keeping it. Is you know, this to me is essentially to move my chair up a bit. This to me is essentially the same as like a YouTube sort of golden button, you know, but worth way more. So I have folded quite badly. I might iron it a bit, you know, beforehand. But yeah, so that will be hung up. And yeah, so now to the beers, even though I have literally just said what beers they were. So, you know, but we'll start off with the glass. Look at that, the proper Trappist Westvleteren glass. So I will be drinking my my Trappists out of this, well, the Westies out of it. Anyway, an absolute belter of a glass there, so I am very much looking forward to getting something into that. He very kindly sent me another bottle. So yeah, the ridiculously expensive. So when I bought this, as I said in the other video, I paid £24.50 for a bottle of this, but because he was going direct, £1.90. So they had my trousers down when I paid for mine. But now I've got another one, so technically I've now only paid £12.25 for it, so I can't be as annoyed. But yeah, thank you so much indeed. That is very, very, well, the whole thing is very generous, but this in particular is astronomically generous of you. Thank you so much indeed. And then I've never tried this one either. This is the double. There's probably, well, there's no information on the bottle on this one other than, you know, it's 8%. So this will be being drunk on the channel as well at some point. I will be doing the quad. I will be comparing that with the as I believe I have been told to do it against the St Bernardus 12 and the Straff Hendrick So I have been recommended that. So that's a future video coming up, will be all 3 of these side by side. And I might do that as a live video, because obviously that's a lot, even though they're small bottles, that is a lot to drink in one go, and I will be fucking rat-assed. So yeah, we'll save that for a future video. I might do that as like in December. I might even like just lay them down for a bit. I might do that in December as part of my Christmas box advent calendar sort of videos. That might take up one night for something like that. And then, as he said before, he very kindly put in a St Bernardus triple. I don't know why I'm going, I know what it was. Look at that. So again, we've got a lovely 8%er here, and then a beer with the Star Trek shithouse Emperors. So yeah, Tartarus, obviously from Leeds, Knight of Ren, a coconut pistachio and chocolate imperial stout. I've no idea what a Knight of Ren is. I assume it's some sort of Wookiee. So yeah, or a Yoda or something like that. Scott reviews things, he will know what they are, because he obviously is into that Star Wars shite. So yeah, I mean, if you're into Star Wars, more power to you. I don't really give a shit. I know I rag on it quite a lot, but it's because it's for nerds and virgins. But if you like it, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you enjoy your nerding, like, virginity, it's fine. And the classic from Tartarus, I remember back in the days when this was coming in huge bottles, but to be fair, 330ml cans for a 17%er, you know, I can see why they do it, you know. So this is Abaddon Imperial Stout. I don't know if it's named after Abaddon the Destroyer from the Warhammer 40k universe, which isn't nerdy. That's cool, because it's like little warriors and demons and shit like that. So that is way cooler than Star Wars. But yeah, thank you very much indeed, Andrew. It was like I think I've been a fan on this whole time. I should maybe this whole video has been fucking ruined by that, but I hope not. Yeah, Andrew, thank you so much indeed again. It is super, super appreciated. If you're ever in Nottingham, you know, let me know, and I'll let you buy me some beers in person, you know, so to say thank you. But yeah, thank you very much indeed. It is a phenomenally nice gift. It is super, super appreciated. And yeah, it's really, really nice. It's sort of, you know, it's moved me. It's moved me. It's made me feel like a real beer reviewer, almost like a beer influencer, as it were, even though that is a wanky phrase and I'll never refer to myself as that again. I mainly did that for the ironies, but seriously though, it has made me feel like one. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Yeah, like I said, this is like a bonus bit of Rowie content. I haven't had a beer in this video, or a soft drink, or some tackies or anything like that, but yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, and obviously all of these will feature on the channel at some point in the near future. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button for that. Like, smash it, really fucking smash that like and subscribe button. And yeah, sorry, a bit triggered there. Yeah, and take care of yourselves. Again, Andrew, you're a fucking legend. Thank you so much indeed. Take care of yourselves. In a bit. Yeah, bye.